Hey everybody, Motorpoet 59 here. How about Joe Biden and his claim, excuse the sunburn slash tan raccoon look, I've been out in the sun shooting videos for my other channel, which is Mark Clay McGowan. History, trains, uh, abandoned exploration, just whatever. No politics, just fun stuff. But anyway, how about Joe Biden and his claim? He actually said this, that he is going to have full transparency at the border as soon as they get everything fixed down there. That's not transparency, Joe. You're still hiding something, and you're not letting the media in. And it's unconstitutional. The media. Could you imagine if Donald Trump had done this and said, "Hey, we're not going to let anybody down here"? The media were always down there. The media were always anywhere Trump was doing anything, so they could blast him over it, whether it was working or not. It didn't make any difference. And the stuff that Joe Biden has going on is no different than the stuff that happened under Donald Trump or Barack Obama or George W. Bush or anybody else. For the last 30 or 40 years, our policy at the border has been the same. It hasn't changed. And Joe Biden isn't changing it either. His biggest problem and what's creating the crisis is that he has told all these people, come on up. And they can deny that they said that all they want. And their Secretary of Homeland Defense, I can't recall his name right now, it doesn't matter, has tried to deny that that's what they said. And then he said, well, that's kind of what we said, but that's not what we meant. These people are idiots. People who voted for them are idiots. People who continue to support them are idiots. I don't know how anyone can still take anything these people say at face value. Joe Biden lied during his campaign. He has lied during his presidency. The people who are running Joe Biden just are the same people who ran Barack Obama. They're only getting closer to their goal now as time goes by because the voting base is getting younger, more gullible, more ignorant, and more hateful. So they're closer to realizing their final plan, which isn't going to include those people who are supporting them and who voted for them right now. Eventually, those people will be on the chopping block too. But anyway, those people who are running Joe Biden are lying, and there's just no two ways about it. They are crapping on the Constitution. They want to get rid of the filibuster. I don't remember them talking about getting rid of the filibuster when they were the ones who needed it and they were the ones who wanted it, when they were fighting Trump and Bush and anybody else that they disagreed with. The filibuster was a great thing then. Getting rid of the filibuster is about one thing and one thing only: control. And getting the Republicans, or anyone else for that matter, it could be another Democrat, a true liberal who feels, who has compunctions about the things they're doing. Anyone who wants to filibuster their view of the world, their view of anything, they want to shut them down. They don't want them to have their say. They have used the filibuster. They used the filibuster to fight civil rights in 1964. Al Gore's dad was in on that. Robert KKK Byrd, an actual grand wizard or grand master or whatever he was in the KKK. But the Republicans are the racists? Give me a break. And I'm tired of hearing this. Well, that was the old Democrat Party. We swapped views at some point. Yeah, you say you swapped views after the Civil War, but you didn't. You say you swapped views in the 20s, but you didn't. You say you swapped views in the 50s, but you didn't. You say you swapped views in the 70s, but you didn't. Those were all Democrats. George Wallace, Woodrow Wilson, FDR, these people were anti-Semites. They didn't like black people. The only reason the Tuskegee Airmen happened during World War II was because of Eleanor Roosevelt. FDR would never have done that on his own. He did that to appease her because of the way he treated her. But anyway, getting back to the president. Getting off track here. You know how I am. Joe Biden and his administration are not transparent. They have no plans on becoming transparent. Once they get things the way they want them, and how that when they can allow the media to see the things they want them to see, they'll be transparent about that as they become opaque about something else. And right now, they're being opaque about COVID. They're not talking about COVID anymore. It's still killing people. It has killed 500,000 Americans. It damn near killed me. But they're not talking about it. I don't care that they're not talking about it. But prior to the election, that's all they talked about. They won this election because of COVID. If COVID hadn't happened, Donald Trump would be our president again. And that's just the way it is. That's just a simple fact. And the Democrats saying that they're going to help anybody, that they're going to change, that they're going to do anything. They're not going to do any of that. They never have. Never. If any of you are on here watching this who are liberals, I want you to send me in the comments below, or shoot me an email, however you want to do it, one social plan that the Democrats have ever come up with that has been successful. One. There aren't any. There are none that have succeeded. I've had people say, what about Social Security? Social Security a success? Really? You really aren't paying attention. But name one. And Obamacare? Really? Yeah, Obamacare was a success, my ass. But anyway, I did the video about them not being interested in change. That's still true. They're not being interested in being transparent. They're only interested in power and attaining more power, more control, and eventually nudging everybody out of the way, off to the side and out of sight, who disagrees with anything that they stand for. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Shoot me an email at motopoet59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you all later.